Welcome back to another edition of Ulon.Life. I am your host, PK Soul Keller, Chicago's resource king and street intercessor. Yes. Well, tonight, we have a good show because, as always, I'm going to bring you the heat. And when I say heat, I mean literally the heat because tonight I got my boy Heat in the house. What's up, fam?
What's cracking?
You know how we get down. So, let me just say this real quick. For you guys at home, man, get your pens and papers out on your cell phones because I'm going to give you a lot of jobs and resources, as you know, from all my Instagram, Twitter, my Facebook Live. Man, make sure you guys hit the share button so you can rewind it and, show a lot of people love, because people need these jobs right now. Definitely. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. So, tonight, I want to talk about, tonight's like a men's night, all right? Because I got one of my true blue guys in here, Ulon in the building, baby. And this brother right here has his own show. He's doing big things. He's also, he got a lot of lists. As you know, I get the heat from the street and bring it to the studio so I can give it to you guys straight. Heat, what's up, fam?
Man, nothing, man. Just trying to live and survive. You know how it is, man.
That's how we do, fam. So, real quick, can you tell people about what it is that you do? You got a show out right now. It's a live podcast, and it's really big. People have been tuning in from all around the world. Hit them with a little something about it.
Well, I have actually two shows, but just to kind of break it down for you, the first show started off as Unwrapped, and the premise of that show was basically supposed to
That's the name of it, right?
Unwrapped, right.
Okay, there you go, Unwrapped.
And the premise of that show was basically supposed to be like showing the ins and outs of the music industry, all of the bad stuff. Like that's why it was called Unwrapped. Mm-hmm. And what happened was it kind of morphed into another idea, which is Sunday sit-downs with the OGs. Sunday
sit-down with the OGs.
Yeah,
number one.
That's the second show.
Right.
And the reason that kind of morphed into its own idea is I started to realize that there's a lot of men out there that need help.
Right.
When I say help, I mean mental help, awareness, self-awareness.
Right.
You know what I mean? Teaching, even just to help somebody get some self-esteem, some confidence.
Exactly.
To go out there and try to get it in life. You know what I mean? Because it seems easy to some, but it's harder to most. So we're just trying to have a platform to give men a chance to talk, because that's another thing that men don't realize, that it's okay to talk, it's okay to cry, it's okay to, and I'm not saying be overly soft or anything, but when you bottle up feelings and things like that.
And we both know, because we both been down to the joint, we both been through something, so we're learning now how to express, especially to another man. Nobody can receive a man like a man as long as it's on mutual grounds. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Much respect. And understanding as well. And so with that being said, we're going to get right back to that, man, and that's love. So, again, much love to my boy Heat, because he's bringing that heat.
Gratitude.
And the name is Unwrapped. That was like the first segment. Sunday is with the Sunday sit-down with the OGs.
Yeah.
Bam. Man, y'all got to check it out. And I'm going to be posting links on my stuff, so y'all could check it out. Real quick, y'all. All right, y'all, get the pens out. Let's do it. Level up your manufacturing trade skills. Now, April 10th, 2023, this year, they are going to be having a Level Up Trade Skills program, all right? I need you guys. It's going to be at local 551 UAW Hall. That's at 13530 South Torrance Ave, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. To register, you just got to hit CalumetAreaIndustrial.com. Again, hit that share button so you guys can go back and forth and get all the information that you need. All right? If you have any questions, hit 773-928-6000, extension 240. This is a trade skills. You're going to learn all the stuff you need. It's a 3-week program, and it starts April 10th. Please register now for all you brothers that's looking to get into the trade.
Is there a personal contact, or is there a
on this
contact
one?
that
You know what? On this one, I think it's a Melissa. So if you want, you can ask for Melissa. But remember, it's 773-928-6000, extension 240. A lot of times, if the certain person isn't there, just go ahead and ask. Her name is Melissa Veach, Veach, Veach. Her email is CalumetAreaIndustrial.com. All right? So you can definitely hit her up. Again, 928-6000, 773 area code. Ask for Melissa. Get your boys into this trade school. If you got some girls interested, them too.
Get out there and get a job.
Yeah, let's get it. Now, Chicago Park District. This is a teen opportunity, all right? So the next one is March 18th, y'all. This is coming up ASAP. And you're going to be learning all kind of stuff, and you're going to be able to get into the Chicago Park District. This is going to be at Kenny King College to the next one, March 18th, and there's another one, March 25th. March 25th also corresponds with what Ulon is doing at the headquarters, at the Ulon Center with, who else? Queen Du Bois. We're having a pop-up shop, y'all. So anybody who likes those pop-up shops, y'all can get anything dirt cheap. It's like a flea market.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, come out. It's going to be at 7401 South Cottage Grove. Now, this is Saturday, March 18th at Kenny King College, which is 740 West 63rd Street.
What is the age group for that?
So with this right here, it looks like it's going. It says teen opportunities, so it would be right here. It says from 13 to 19. If you got any kids, grandkids, if you're a little bit older, please send them here. You're going to learn about programs and get more information on recreational, educational, vocational, and job readiness opportunities.
Yeah, get that boy off that PlayStation and get him out there and get him a job.
Yeah, let's get this, y'all, because this is real important, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is for us. You know what I'm saying? So, again, Saturday, March 18th, Kenny King College, which is at, and it's from 10 a.m. in the morning to 1 p.m. Don't be late, y'all. Get there on time, right? Really important, okay? At Kenny King College, from 10 to 1. Let's get out there and get these young babies registered. Heat, man.
What's up?
So I know that the program is getting bigger, and you have another co-host. You have two co-hosts. Let's introduce those two other co-hosts. Who are they? You know? So one of the co-hosts we actually know because I was introduced to you through this co-host, and that's our boy.
That's Jizzo.
There you go.
Jizzo from Shy City Cypher.
Shy City Cypher.
Good guy,
house.
solid guy. Shout out to Jizzo.
Much love, Jizzo.
He's on the Sunday sit down with the OGs. I met him through Chicago 606, Subterranean, and all that. And my other co-host is on the Unwrapped show. And as I said before, the Unwrapped show is basically artists.
Right.
So I'm really just interviewing artists.
Y'all artists hear that, y'all. So you at home, y'all are locals in our lives. If you know any hip hop artists, and they could be any kind of artists, really,
DJs,
DJs,
graffiti artists,
all that. Get in touch with my man. So you got a business line? Someone can reach out to you on the business side?
Sure, I do.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, hit him with it.
That number is 312-213. No, I'm sorry. 312-509-3532. Very easy, very simple. 312-509-3532. Hit me up. Don't be afraid. If you know somebody out there that's got some skills or whatever, we're out to help everybody.
Right.
So even on the Sunday sit-down side for a safe place for men to talk and everything, on the hip-hop side, if you're an up-and-coming artist and you want people to hear your music, not necessarily hear your music, but to be interviewed, and to be, get your name out there a little bit, hit me up, DM me, get at me, and we'll put you on.
Man, and this stuff is worldwide. We have people in there from Europe, Germany, you name it, France. People chime in from all over. And so that's what's good when you get a global platform like that. Again, one more time with that number. If you know any artist, hit this number.
312-509-3532.
Yes, get you some global exposure, y'all.
That's Unwrapped with Heat Detector.
Yes.
And also Sunday sit-downs with the OGs.
Right.
Tap in with us.
And that's OT, my boy Gizzo, and my boy Heat, you know what I'm saying? So, man, this is hot, so I've been on it. Was blessed to be on it, man. They doing big things. We're thinking about, and y'all gonna be the first to hear this, we're thinking about doing lives at the Ulon Center. And if we do that, we're gonna have open the doors to the public so everybody can watch. It's gonna be like 106 in Park with the stages and everything. Y'all gonna be able to chime in, kick it. They might have a little dance whatever we do, y'all, everybody's gonna be included.
Good
so
Q&A, like a good Q&A
and it's gonna be really, really dope because the men gonna have the platform. The men gonna be able to sit up and come out and talk about our problems, what we going through as men, and bond with other men talking about street stuff, relationship stuff, pressure, tension, the system, how we get out of the penitentiary, what we're supposed to do, how we feel toward the government, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good time for men to come together and vent. All right, and this man right here is the creator, the originator of it, and I'm really proud to be a part of this. That's what's up. That's dope. So now moving right along, get them pens out, please, y'all. So now accepting application for summer food programs. All right. The E&ES Summer Food Program through Chicago Housing Authority has returned for 2023. If you are a resident of CHA or HCV participant in good standing, this is your chance to obtain a City of Chicago food sanitation license and serve safe manager certificate. This means you're gonna get certified. Man, it's his love. Now it's applied from the applications are from March 1st through March 31st. So you have to the end of this month to get it down. All right.
Get that certification so you can go out there working in restaurants.
Yes, and you can work anywhere. So it's really good to have. So any questions? I need y'all to call 312-786-3370. If you really intimate about just emailing and get that info out there, you can hit them at summerfoodemployment.thecha.org. One word, summer food employment. One word, summerfoodemployment.thecha.org. Real simple, and you can ask any questions you got right there. But I would just call. You know, I'm a man, so I don't be, a lot of times I have a little bit of patience, you know what I'm saying? But I'm learning to get better. Shout out to Qualibel, you know what I'm saying? 312-786-3370. Summer food programs. Get them certificates, man, for real. All right. So, what are you looking for? When you see these artists, have you ever met somebody that's so dope, you just be like, man, they got it?
All the time. No, let me take that back. It ain't all the time, but there's a lot of times there's a lot of, diamonds in the rough, so to speak.
Right.
A lot of times you can see the talent, but it just has to be polished up a little bit. Sometimes people come through and they got it all together. They have the full package, you know what I mean? So it really depends on the artist themselves.
Now, you being in the business, what would you consider the full package? You know what I'm saying? If you talk to some young artists out there, all our social medias and our TV land, what would be the whole package?
The whole package is you know how to work. It's a grind, be the king of your skill. You know what I mean? If this is what you want to do, if music is what you want to do, learn every aspect of it and be the master of your own destiny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's the best way to put it, because a person, if it is like I say it to a lot of artists all the time, NBA players and football players didn't go to the NBA or the NFL because they did it. You know what I mean? They did it. They eat, slept, drank, and breathe what they were doing.
Exactly.
The first one's in the gym and the last one's to leave. So if you want to do it, that's how you got to conduct yourself and the type of work ethic you got to have.
Yes,
pretty much.
That's what's up. And I think, too, the heart in it, you know what I'm saying? You definitely have to have a heart for it. It have to be something you really want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you are getting ready to be involved in the music industry, please have a heart for it, you know what I'm saying? Be ready to grind.
Public service announcement is that it is not for the timid. It is not for the weak at heart. It's not for the faint of heart.
Not saying it is cutthroat, but that it's going to get times when it's going to be like that. You're going to feel like that.
It's cutthroat,
you know what I'm saying?
bro. It's cutthroat.
I mean,
not in the sense, not a street sense. Not a street sense. It's cutthroat in the business sense.
Right, on the business sense. And it can get like that. But still love to do with your craft. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy to do what you do. It'll make it easier. And then just be prepared. Be prepared for the struggle in anything. I don't care if you're going to be a doctor, you know what I'm saying, a philanthropist, whatever you're going to do, be ready for the struggle if you want to succeed. Because every day it's like, there's days I don't want to get out the bed, but I get calls. I got to go out there and I got to handle business, like straight business. So be prepared, And then, of course, as always, as I say, include God. It definitely make it easier. Stay prayed up and then go all out. You know what I'm saying?
All day, all day.
All right, let's get back to it real quick. Now, this is for a lot of young brothers and sisters who might be on the street, right? Say, for instance, you out on the street. You just going bounce from place to place. Nobody will take you in. You're tired of being on the street at night. You feel unsafe. You're sleeping in this hallway. You're trying to break into this car because people call me all the time. This is real stuff. This is real stuff that happens. So there's a safe haven that's even not too far from this location. But and I know about this place. It used to be called CCIL. Then I think Safe Haven took it over. Now it's a youth overnight shelter. This place sits on the corner of Roosevelt and California. Big place, you can't miss it. Has the murals on the outside. They send this. Everybody sends me stuff. They always want Ulon to promote this. But, please give us, tell them about this. And I can't get to everything. But this place right here has open overnight shelters for ages 18 through 24. That's very important on the Chicago streets, y'all. This is a Chicago underground thing I'm providing to you. So always know that you're getting the real nitty-gritty right here. So it's located at 2750 West Roosevelt Road, as everyone knows, the corner of Roosevelt and California. All right? That big building right there on the northeast side of the street. You can't miss it because it has big murals on it. So you could call 773-435-8300. You approach the front of the building, they say ring the bell and say you're looking for the youth shelter. They will open these doors for you. and you will be able to spend the night. I think they provide food too.
Yeah.
So, again, they may ask you for ID. I'm not sure, but you have to put 18 through 24. If you know anybody who's out there, and maybe you know like a family member, and you just tired them, you might have to kick them out. I don't know.
Right.
You might not want they welcome.
It
But
happens.
at least you won't feel as bad if you give them this info. So please share this. It definitely could save somebody from getting killed on these streets or whatever. We just want to hit you with as much as we can. Again, 773-435-8300. This is right on the corner. You could tell them Roosevelt, California, and they say they're looking for the youth center. The youth shelter.
And that's every day from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
18 through 24.
Right.
All
So
right.
7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Awesome, man. I love giving good gems like that because I know
Right.
people take advantage of that if they have no place to go. Very important. Okay, y'all, so let's get back into it. So, Heat, what made you start, saying your first podcast? What even gave you incentive to want to do this?
My big mouth. I talk a lot. It may not seem like it right now, but I do a lot of talking. My family and friends know me just talking a lot. And, being in the music industry and being in the studios all the time, having lots of conversations.
And you work with some heavies. You've been around. You know what I'm saying? Been around doing this thing. We've been in the same circles forever. I know. You know what I'm saying?
So and just making a pivot into something else. I'm trying to test myself always to do something a little different, a little bit better. You know what I mean? I still do music. I still do production, and I don't do so much of the recording anymore, engineering anymore. But just making another pivot, just making another move, just trying to keep myself relevant with the times and mentally sharp.
Nice. So again, as always, I want to say again, on the 25th of this month, March 25th, Ulon is having a pop-up shop. Please come down, 74th and Cottage. You talking about some hot merch? Oh, and by the way, if we have any vendors, we still have like 4 spots left. So any vendors, if you know any vendors that want to come by, non-for-profits, you know how we get down. This is a non-for-profit. If any vendors is out there that really want to be a part of something positive for the community, hit me up, 312-834-8020. This is a beautiful pop-up shop for somebody, that's a non-for-profit doing major things in the community, and we want to welcome all to come down and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, call this man. Get that table.
Yes.
Bring your merch out.
That's right. 312-834-8020. I got y'all, man. This is what we do. We want to provide services for the community. We also have a stepping night there. We also have comedy coming up. My boy D-Man's getting ready to come there May 26th, matter of fact, at the Ulon Center. You know what I'm saying? And so just come on down. If you got any questions, you want to book an event, 312-834-8020. Non-for-profits, let's get it, baby. Now, Safe Passage is hiring again. They just called. They just hit us again today. A Knot at Midnight is looking to hire community watchers for the school year at Fisk Elementary, Foster Elementary. Y'all live near any of these, think of the name now. Ray Elementary and Teal Elementary. Pay is $15.40 an hour, 5 hours, 5 days a week.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
Go get that $15 an hour and stand there for 5 minutes, man. Look out for them kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy job.
Super easy.
And I mean, you can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? You're really not doing too much hard work, and yet you're doing something for the hood, for the community. That's a blessing with it, a blessing. Hit that share button, y'all. Get y'all blessings. I'm telling you, if you don't do nothing, you can't even get this blessing. Hit the share button so you can bless somebody else. In return, God gonna hit you. It never fails. So it says here you can call 312-918-8819 or call 773-488-2960. There's 2 numbers, y'all. These are for all 4 elementary schools. Again, Fisk, Foster, Ray, and Till. If you guys live in those districts, they're hiring right now on the spots. It says candidates who are familiar with the school community are strongly encouraged to apply, meaning they're going to hit you. Now, being as a school, they're gonna probably do a background check. Just bear that in mind. As long as you ain't got no violence, you good. Don't be timid. Just go for it. Let God bless you. Let God do his thing, and I guarantee you're gonna get the job. Again, 312-918-8819 or 773-488-2960. Right. Hit that share button so you guys can rewind and get all the info.
As he said, if you live in the area, you'll probably get the job a lot faster than somebody else.
Because you're right there.
You're right there.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I wanted to go over something real quick, too.
Sure.
I know that, being a man in Chicago has always seemed to you know, it's a burden on us, you know, at times because we're against so much criteria.
Right.
We have pain. We have to worry about the gang banging. You know what I'm saying? Talking about our shorties. We have to worry about, you know, governmental policies that seem like they aim toward us strictly in Chicago that they don't have in other places. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, right? CTAs, the violence. You know what I'm saying? We have to protect ourselves, and we have loved ones that ride public transportation. So what would be one of your, and I know a lot of guys call me right now that's really depressed, really just to really go all out, you know what I'm saying, and just give up. What would be, because you've been around for a while, you've been seeing the scene, I know it's hard to do the things that you do in the shows. What's some advice you give to one of these younger brothers right now who want to give up?
Hey, I would say hold your head up, you know, as bad as it may seem, it could be worse,
right?
You know, and as bad as it may seem, somebody else has always got it worse than you do. You know what I mean? But I would also say, with that being said, I would say, if you're starting to have bad thoughts, bad feelings about something, man, redirect your thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's another part.
That's another right there.
Critical thinking is something that a lot of men need to start thinking about. Like, you know, no pun intended. But you know, if something starts to happen, take yourself out of that situation mentally, and give it a minute. Give it a second. Don't react. Don't be a reactive person. You know what I'm saying? And I would say also too, speaking positive things all the time. Like I tell my children all the time, we don't speak in backdoor terms, and that means you don't tell someone you might show up, you know, or maybes. We don't use maybes, mights, things like that. And what you'll find is people will start to hold you accountable. You'll start holding yourself accountable. So if you say you're going to be somewhere, and you give somebody
Ooh, I'm a stickler for time. Ooh, ask my people, ask what, man, ask anything and anybody about me. Queso/Pete. You know, I'm a stickler for time. And I've been like that my whole life. Right. If I say I'm be somewhere at 6 o'clock, I try to be there at 5:55. You know what I'm saying?
Try. We say we will be there.
But I'll be there before 6. Right. Is what I'm saying. So that's one thing. I'm just on it like that. I've been like that, and I believe that has helped me have some of the things that I have today just because I'm punctual. Now I try to teach my children. Some will get it, some might not. But you can only try to instill as much as you can. You know
it's not just punctuality though. Right. What you'll start to realize is that you're starting to be holding yourself accountable for your actions and the things that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say you're going to help somebody or you're going to go to school, you know, you're not going to say, well, I'm going to try to enroll. Don't try. Go enroll.
Handle the business.
You know what I mean? I'm going to try to look for a job tomorrow. Don't try. Go out and get a job. You know what I mean? You stop giving yourself backdoor words to say, well, I gave it a shot. It didn't work out. You know what I mean? No, we don't do that. You have to do it and be consistent.
Speaking of that, my man Heat, do you got any and just so y'all know, it's Heat Detector. That's his full label, you know what I'm saying, the name. I call him Heat for short. But do you have any shouts out? You know, people that was with you along the way, or somebody you just feel might deserve a little accolade or two.
Look, I think everybody deserves a shout out and an accolade. And we'd be here all night if I had to give out names for everybody that have helped me and pushed me along the way. But shout out to Jizzo, you already know. Shy City Cypher, shout out to Naj Vino, my illustrious co-host on the Unwrapped show. We wouldn't be as funny and as retarded as we are on that show if it not be for her. Shout out to you. Shout out to Ulon. Shout out to anybody out there. Shout out to you getting up every day, breathing and getting out there and trying to get it, man. That's it, man. Hold your head up. It's going to be all right.
That's what's up, man. You heard it from my boy Heat. I want to give you some more gems real quick, y'all. Please get them pens out. You guys at home, you guys on our social medias all over. Man, make sure you share this. Spring 2023. Now, this is an 8-week program, so you're going to get certifications, on-the-job training. This is at Food Hero, all right? 3331 West 26th Street. You can schedule a visit. You can call them at 773-888-1310. You will also get on-the-job training, job placement, flexible class schedules, competitive wages, 100% grant funded, y'all. Must meet grant eligibility, must meet course requirements, supportive services provided. So there's two different things going on, okay? But please call, find out more information. You can also reach them at info@foodhe.ro. All right, but call and get all that. And again, all this is gonna be listed on our page, Ulon.Life. Man, just get up with this stuff real quick, okay, y'all? We run out of time, but I gotta hit you with this real quick. Come on, y'all, hit the share button. Get them blessings. Get them blessings. So. Join CTA for bus operator, bus mechanic. Now, a lot of times we get in CTA and they want to do the second chance, but this is for brothers and sisters that really want to be a part of it, the bus schedules, bus operators, and bus mechanics. So, Friday, March 10th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., it's at CTA headquarters, 567 West Lake Street. All right, 567 West Lake Street, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. All right. Bus operator starting hourly rate is at $28.99. Do y'all know that is $29? Top hourly rate tops off at $38.66. So I need you guys to do that. Very important. You know what I'm saying? Reach out. New bus operators and mechanics receive a $1,000 hiring bonus. So just know that you guys, very important, man. Get it out there, all right? And one last one I'm gonna hit you with this is Baking is looking for third shifts. $21.86 is your pay. 773-797-3369. I just want to give a shout out, you know what I'm saying, to Wifey, you know what I'm saying, all the Ulons throughout the city of Chicago that's really making a chance and got out the joint, really trying to, you know, do better with their life, as well as the brothers on the street that got up and handled their business and got out the gangs and became a part of something really positive and social, economical pull to their lives. All right, we love you, and as always, each one teach one, and don't stop there. Put God first. Holla back.
Peace.
For life.